Good morning, class. As you know, my name is Kalene, and today I'll be informing you about the amazing perks about having health benefits for drinking a gallon of water a day. I brought this to show you guys that throughout the past 3 weeks of my life, it has truly made a difference for me to bring this on a daily and drink the entire thing. It's been hard, but it truly has made a difference in my life, so why not inform you guys to persuade you to do this as well. Um, like I said, you have noticed I've been doing this, and not only is it making a difference in my life internally and externally, I want this to be a case for you guys as well. So, with that said, here's what I'm going to go off of. Here's some personal information I have to share with you guys to give you a little bit of a tidbit as to why I chose this topic. I have recently had some foot pains, and it led me going to my doctor, Dr. Chung, and his full name is Michael Chung. He's my naturopath doctor, and I believe more so that way rather than prescription drugs, so I go to him instead. And he told me that I need to get some x-rays done, so I went to MEID, and my nurse, Dr. John Smith, she helped me get some x-rays done, and she also was there for me to help figure out what was wrong with me exactly, and that information was sent back to my doctor, and then he went on to explain to me even furthermore about what I could do to help my situation. The hard hearing news I had to just recently receive was because of an incident that happened to me a year ago. Just about a year ago now, in December, I broke my right foot for the second time, and that led me into getting surgery. I broke a bone in my fifth metatarsal, and it caused me to go in to have the surgery done to receive the bone being taken out and having a titanium anchor being replaced in there to hold in my tendons and whatnot. So with the cause of that, I have had to really make a life difference and compensate for what's now missing. So it's made some differences in my life that I've truly had to look over and start to work through and to make a difference to myself and to others around me, because it's changed me dramatically to who I am now. My doctor did tell me, though, that with the x-rays I got back, that the pains in my foot weren't damaging, because thankfully it wasn't my bone being broken or anything. It was the factor of arthritis, actually. Is it still going? Mm-hmm. Okay, sorry. It wasn't the factor of me being broken personally, which I thought was the case again. It was just the fact that I'm 20 years old, and I have arthritis starting to form my first metatarsal bone. So he told me that being more naturopathic and the way he is, he told me some ways that can benefit me from prolonging these injuries even furthermore. And he said one thing I could do is start drinking more water. And that, because if he says look it up, which I will give you some more information soon, he told me that drinking more water is a case that will help a lot of people, but especially people with arthritis, because it will help the joints. And it will help fluid them and give them more liquid throughout the day to help them ease the pain. And therefore, it will take away most of the pains I'm having right now. Like I said, Michael Chung is my doctor, and he's the one who referred me. And I soon after followed his instructions to go look it up. And when researching it, I found some amazing benefits of not only just the joints, but everything else that goes in within your systems throughout internally, your body. And some things I found, according to Prevention is the Best Medicine, it explains that the health, wellness of water alone, it sends nutrients to your brain, it regulates your body temperature, it aids in digestion, it keeps your skin clear and healthy, it cushions and lubricants bones and joints, which is why I did this to start off with. It maintains muscle joints and muscle tone, metabolizes fat, lubricates organs, aids the transport of nutrients throughout your entire body, and it removes toxins and waste. Also another one, it allows your body to fight sicknesses a lot better than when you were flushes a lot of things within your systems that you need to have healthy in order to keep on a regular basis. And that's why people lately have been more tired, and throughout college, if you're not drinking enough, you get exhausted more quickly. So I found it to be pretty astonishing to have this change in my life. But after reading this, I also found out, like, well, what would water do if you didn't drink enough of it? And that also is another factor that is not beneficial to your health, because that can destroy you in the long run. According to H2Know, what's really happening when your body is dehydrated, knowing that water makes up more than 2/3 of your body, it keeps you hydrated and is the most damaging, because when you're not keeping your blood volume regulated, it causes blood pressure and your heart rate to spike. So when the human body is dehydrated, the blood volume drops, and so does the heart pressure. And that causes our hearts to beat faster and work a lot harder than they need to be. This is because it reduces the supply of your oxygen to your brain, and this causes headaches and migraines, and that's a big issue as well. When our cells are deprived of water, they need to function. They need, like, deprived of what they need to do just to function on a daily basis. All the systems within our body, they're taxed, and they need to work much harder to power us through on a daily basis. So our regular activity is now taking much more to get through that activity to get to where we need to get. And that's what kills us in the end, is because we can't be living life without putting the nutrients in our bodies that we need. Being dehydrated takes away your concentration, your memory, and your mood. So, this is why it is essential for a person to hydrate their bodies the correct way. You don't want to overdo it, because I found out that this is why I gave myself a times table throughout the day, because if I didn't, I would be late at night and I'd be like, oh shoot, I need to drink this all now. So I would chug it all, and they say, don't do that, because it's really bad, and you're going to flush out all of your electrolytes and all the nutrients in your bodies, and that's bad as well. So you can't do that. It's why it's for a daily thing to drink throughout the day, instead of just to rush it and pour it all down your system and just not do it right. So do it the correct way. But I do say it's healthy, because this is what you need to survive on a daily basis, is through drinking this much water. And it is also what's going to help you keep yourself healthy to survive. So in conclusion, I'm not happy with hearing the news I received recently, but with me being so young and having the news I did receive of having arthritis at such a young age, it's not going to stop me from dancing. It's going to make me even want to fight back even harder, but do it the correct way. So by doing it the correct way, there are different ways I can do things throughout a daily basis, and this is a main one. So having this situation may have been a toll on myself, but I do take it now by the grain of salt, because it means a lot to me to keep myself healthy more than anything, because I need my body throughout my entire life. And in this situation, to make a better future for myself, I need to increase my intake of water, and that's what I'm doing. And by keeping myself hydrated, I can help myself ultimately, internally and externally, for things to come health-wise in the future. I hope you all take the same steps to do so, and it will truly make a difference.